Welcome back. I have another video, and on this one we are going to, what the hell are we gonna do? Well, let me show you. We're gonna do the Unity mission. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. So let's go. Oops. Oh, actually, yeah, he's already right there. Okay, fuck it. I'm carrying too much, of course. Of course I am. What the hell am I carrying? Okay, well my weight is not that bad. Adaptive frames, yeah, I don't need those. Because I want to drop. There you go. Okay. Now, let's
I have something for you.
I don't care. What the hell? Literally going the right goddamn way. Okay. Okay, screw this. I'm just gonna do it the quick way. Okay, out of my way, dude. Weird, it's not even showing me. Oh. I am in the right goddamn place. Okay, yeah, it's right over there. Oh wait, dumbass.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil.
Yeah, who cares?
But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not gonna
That's
happen.
not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Yeah, well, let's go inside.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us.
Yeah.
There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning.
Is that right?
There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
Maybe.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Oops.
War memorial.
Oops.
We can stop to pay respects.
Put this
if you'd
gun
like.
away here, just in case.
Okay.
Got a minute to chat?
Nope, I'm busy.
Hey,
What?
if you have time,
I don't have time, dude. I'm busy.
Caught them in a lie.
talk to me.
What?
Listen, you risked your life to save me. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sam too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over.
Yeah.
And you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of him, I would feel at peace knowing that he made it. I know. And I can't say it's the best choice, but nevertheless, thank you. I don't know if you're ready to talk or if you need 20 years, but I just want you to know that if you do, I'm
Yeah,
here for you.
good for you.
I'm not sure that I am. Of course, we are all, when a star goes, the galaxy is. Still doesn't make it easier, but you did what you... Sam was my... He would never want you to feel like this rotten situation was your fault. I promise you. Yes. You know, we're fortunate. If we're going to set...
Okay, no. Be quiet.
Holy shit! I'm worried about the food
There's a lot of work that needs to be. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
The Unity Pilgrim in particular. If that rings any bells.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Well,
A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human, and it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that
being
got abandoned
atheist
pretty
is the
quick.
way to go.
After the
Because
records of the Drifter end, you never see
anything else
anything
is
like it again.
stupid.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Yep. Where is this prisoner? Get in my way, asshole.
You might want this.
No, I don't. Can't say that I'm interested.
Saw your ship come in. It's a nice ride.
Thanks, thanks.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Good for you.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust.
Yeah, of course.
That is the truth. No more, no less.
That's a crackpot theory.
You don't need to tell us. We just figured it would be better to ask you directly than to take a second-hand account of your words.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent. He does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy. That is all. Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's UC Security. They're busier than normal these days, it seems. Every time I see that statue, let me explain why. But I do.
Oh, you're back. Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number.
Oh, okay.
Was there anything else? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Now, what else? Yes, what he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system.
Never know.
But what's the name of the system?
Fuck if I know.
Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity.
Maybe,
Before you
maybe
go,
not.
you've now spoken to many different perspectives on our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts. So that's your intention. Your friends, your companions, all of them, will be swept along to the answer by the might of your forward momentum?
Nope. We'll be swept away by the might of persuasive evidence, though.
Well, I won't keep you any longer.
Good, good.
This has been fun, I have to admit. Go. Find your truth.
You don't look like you're having fun. Okay, go to Kingdom 2. Okay, yeah, well. What the hell? Come on here.
I had stow our stuff fast and get.
Say what? Okay, and here we go. That's not what I'm here for. You know, I was thinking that, while on this game, oh, there's a whole lot of planets and moons, like 1,000 of them, but why in the hell did they make that many planets? It's pointless considering they didn't put really anything on them. For the most part. Like you walk on these planets or the moons and it's nothing. Kind of pointless. You know, they could have like lowered it down to like 30 planets. There you go. That's fine.
nice. Scan data can be fairly valuable.
Fuck. What? Oh, oh, he's already in there. Okay, never mind. Came here seeking the right answers. You know what the questions. Return your question with a question. Of course you do. I didn't read shit, so. Where does enduring contentment come from? Yep. Thank you. I'm gonna grab that. There's no mass, so fuck it. Credits. Polymer, don't need that. Let's grab this book. Find the scorpion's sting on. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotta go to another planet. Well, let's fast travel because I don't feel like walking. What? I got shit to do, man. I don't have time for whatever you want to give me. And it's probably junk, so I don't care. You know, like, nobody that's watching this, nobody that is watching this knows anything about me, but I'll just say, I'll let this stop. I'll just say this. number one, I'm not super young at all. Not even close to young, really. I'm in my 40s, we'll just say. But the bad thing is I'm in a wheelchair, disabled, and blah blah. Not sad story. You know, shit happens. C'est la vie. You know, welcome to the real world. Shit happens. But it's just annoying on how my whole life, you know, getting treated a certain way by certain types of people, that pisses me off. You know, I mean, just because somebody's disabled, it does not mean that they are different or worse. I mean,
Those are Starborn ruins.
like, go ahead and
You see that, right? We have to get a
get
close
to know
look at
me
that
before
statue.
you fucking judge me, you know? It's not that hard to do. But yeah, I've dealt with that shit a lot through my life. Oh, there's shit again. Oh, wait. I remember this when I first did it. Holy shit. I forget the pattern I'm supposed to go for here. Okay, oh, wait a minute, I gotta follow this. Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation. Is that what it said? Oh shit. Okay, let's check here. Okay. There, fuck it. I'm gonna take a shortcut.
Hey,
What?
this.
No, I don't. Oh, the hunter again. Yep. Yeah, and
Speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
well, I would think so.
I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Oh, I come in peace. I.
Think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want. Good. See, we can all get along. For now.
Yeah, for now.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Yeah, it is. Damn right.
I don't think your patient counselor act is working on them.
We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary?
Me.
I have rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Well, that's where it is.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier. I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the launch to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn.
Yeah, I know.
It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your launch because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away.
Yeah, and?
That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
Yeah, but you never win.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have.
Yeah, well, I don't do that shit.
Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides. Don't you understand what we're talking about? There's an infinite number of your friend out there in the multiverse. One is right over there. Besides, why fight me again when you don't have to?
I want a truce. Between all three of us. I will give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine. Or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Okay, who should I choose? Should I leave or should I choose one? Well, fuck, I'm gonna choose this
I
prick.
know we're not the same people.
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there.
Still,
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. There are no rules. I don't kill for the Unity. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen, and as soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do. To see what would happen, of course. Usually, sometimes I managed to get hundreds. I took it as a sign. They enter the I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is you. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? Honestly, I was beginning to wonder. But you have
I'm sure you have more questions. It is not an easy experience. You will be leaving this Maybe that's why it often different. It's hard, but you've seen the terror. We can't let more like you. When all the artifacts are through it, you can reach the Unity. Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be.
Yeah, well, shit
Seek
happens.
the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there. You must discover for yourself. Here. To open the way. And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining art. Part of me wonders what they will all say.
Okay, now that is done. So, with that said, I'll see you all in the next video. Remember to subscribe and yeah, like and subscribe. Anyways, see y'all later. Ciao for now.